Earlier this year, OPPO launched a new line of smartphones and called it Reno. With a shark fin pop-up camera and 10x zoom, the Reno redefined what OPPO was all about. A fresh new look cemented its own identity, and exciting new tech that gave its own gravitas as an innovator. Of course, their new flagship came with a flagship price tag, but OPPO has always been known for making good, affordable smartphones. Enter the OPPO Reno Z, which began its global rollout around the globe in July, launching almost everywhere OPPO was sold: the UK, Australia, Southeast Asia, except one very important market, one that is close to my heart, and one I actually visited recently. Thankfully, the wait is over, and it was worth it. OPPO took the Reno Z and made it better, and it's launching it first in India, which makes this intro even more justified. मैं हूं MICHAELJOSH और आप देख रहे हैं Gadget Match. This is our OPPO Reno 2Z unboxing and hands-on. This video is brought to you by MediaTek. Earlier this year, I traveled with them to India to meet many of you folks, and they're thrilled to bring you India's first smartphone powered by MediaTek's Helio P90 system on a chip. If you don't live in India, don't worry, sources tell me that OPPO is planning on rolling out this smartphone to other markets very soon. Alright, let's dive in straight to our unboxing. Like every other Reno, you get an extra tall box with an iridescent shimmer. One more thing worth noting, this phone is also made in India. Alright, let's peel off this plastic and dive in. First up, an intro packet with warranty information inside. Next, the phone itself. The wrapper highlights some of the phone's features: a 48 megapixel wide-angle camera, a notch-free AMOLED display, and VOOC Charge 3.0. The phone comes with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. Let's set the phone aside for now. Okay, what else is in here? A case. And not the typical jelly case. This one is plastic with a faux leather finish up top, complete with stitching details. Up here, there's a cutout for the pop-up camera to slide through. Also inside the box, an OPPO VOOC charger. This is an India plug, if you haven't seen one before. USB-C cable. Notice the insides are green to denote it's part of the VOOC charging system. And last but not the least, wired headphones, also with green accents. Okay, with that out of the way, we can now take a closer look at the phone. Slide this off. This is the luminous black model. The Reno 2Z is also available in sky white. Our unit here has a glossy black finish, and then when hit by the light, its sides light up with a neon blue glow. So does the halo around the logo. The shape and size of the Reno 10x zoom and the Reno 2Z are almost identical, if not so. Unlike the original Reno Z, which was shorter. It's got the same curved back. Elements are arranged horizontally, from the OPPO logo to the 4-camera array that's flushed against the back case. And this, OPPO calls it an ODOT, which protects the camera from getting scratched when you place it down on a table, for example. Volume buttons are on the left, and on the right, the power button with a green accent and a triple card slot for 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card. Up top, a pop-up selfie camera and microphone, and on the bottom, speaker grills, USB-C port, another microphone, and a headphone jack, which is something the flagship OPPO 10x zoom doesn't have. When you power on the phone, you'll find that unlike the original Reno Z, there's no notch, plus its Full HD Plus AMOLED display and stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos support makes it the perfect device for watching your favorite Bollywood film on Netflix and playing your favorite games. MediaTek's top-of-the-line Helio P90, that's designed to harness the power of AI to optimize gaming performance, it can plow through resource-hungry games like Asphalt 9 and PUBG, which distracted me for a full hour while I was shooting this video. OPPO's also built in its own game booster called GameSpace. You can play in balanced mode, which preserves battery life, or go all out and go competitive for no-holds-barred performance. The Reno 2Z has a built-in under-display fingerprint scanner, which OPPO says is 11.3% faster than the original Reno. Unlock times are quick, but still not the kind that allows you to just tap and release. Unlike the Reno 10X zoom, the Reno 2Z doesn't have the shark fin pop-up camera. Instead, it has the more traditional kind. The module glows when it pops up or blinks when using the selfie timer. You can change the color of the light in settings or turn it off completely. The module will also automatically retract when it senses the phone being dropped. Here are samples taken with the phone's 16-megapixel shooter with and without beauty effects applied. And here's a sample using the camera's selfie bokeh video mode. How do I look? On its back, the Reno 2Z has 4 cameras, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide angle lens, a standard lens with a 48-megapixel sensor, and 2 other portrait cameras used only on 2 of its new portrait modes. This one is for monochrome portraits, the other is for photos with a more retro feel. Overall, the 2Z takes good photos, but you be the judge. Before we go, some software features worth talking about. Ultra Dark Mode, which harnesses the neural processor of the Helio P90, so you can shoot in complete darkness and still produce images like this. And Ultra Steady Video to reduce shakiness even at 60 frames per second. The Reno 2Z comes with a 4000 mAh battery using the bundled VOOC Fast Charger 3.0. You can top up from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. And that was our OPPO Reno 2Z unboxing and hands-on. In India, the phone retails for just under 30,000 Indian rupees. The phone is also slated for its European debut starting October 16th in London. GadgetMatch will be there, so to make sure you don't miss any of that coverage, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time we post a new video. Follow us on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff, and as always, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.